Hey, what is going on, everybody out there? Jason here, jasonbrock.com, and I want to make a quick video on a question that I'm getting quite a bit. And I was actually doing a coaching session last night, and this question came up, and it was a very good question. So if this person had this question, I'm sure a lot of people have this same question. So let me answer it. And the question is, how many books should I be producing a week to get maximum results? And I'm going to give you my answer, and there's going to be some other people that are going to chime in and maybe disagree with me. But my best success comes when I release between 4 to 5 books a week. And why is that? Number one, 4 to 5 books a week is not a ton, okay? If you have the proper systems in place that I'm teaching here on YouTube and talked about in some of my other videos with your outsourcing and, you know, all your other components that you're setting up to make this a very streamlined process, 4 to 5 books a week is not a lot. And what that allows you to do is produce a number of books, anywhere from 16 to 20 a month, into the market. And you're also not gonna have a lot of suffering of your quality. Your books are still going to be good because you're going to have either yourself or your virtual assistant being able to pay attention to each of these books. And by that I mean, you know, making sure the covers are good, making sure all the descriptions look good, making sure all your keywords are relevant, making sure you are in the right categories. When people I know start doing more books than that, oftentimes, yeah, it looks cool, it sounds good to say, hey, man, I did 30 books this week, or I did almost 50 books in a month. Well, guess what? That doesn't mean a lot to me, because books, we're not getting paid in books, we're getting paid in money. So we want to make books that are high quality and they're going to stand the test of time. Remember, we're not Usain Bolt, we're not a sprinter, we're a marathon runner, and we want to be in this for the long haul. We don't want to be doing this just looking at 2015, because people have been reading for thousands of years, and they're going to be reading for thousands of more years. So your books, if you make good quality books, there's no reason people should not be buying your books 5 years from now or 10 years from now. So we want to make sure that, you know, we're not just in it to pump out massive quantities of books and hope we're getting paid for the short term, which can happen. But I guarantee you the quality control is not going to be there if you're doing 30 or 20, even 20 books a week. That's just, to me, I've done it, it's too much. 4 to 5 is a very good number to shoot for. And you might be saying, Jason, even 4 to 5 is way too many for me. I'm just starting out, or I don't have a lot of money to really commission that many books. Well, guess what? You're in luck, because most of us started out that way. When I first started out, you know, I wasn't, you know, throwing around that many books. I didn't have everything in place. I didn't know everything. But what I was able to do was produce 1 or 2 books a week. And I was able to really get the quality dial in to a maximum degree, meaning I really, you know, went through with a fine-tooth comb, made the descriptions really pop, I made the keywords look good, I had really good titles picked out, I made sure my book covers were really good. And when you're doing a lot of books, you know, even 4 to 5, you know, you're just not going to be able to get as intimate with each book and make sure that they're as good as they need to be. Now, they're going to be really good, don't get me wrong, but that extra maybe, you know, 10% you could put in if you're not producing as many is going to go a long way. So I want you guys to, if you're new, don't let me saying, hey, 4 to 5 books is a sweet spot, dissuade you from, you know, doing publishing. You know, get up to that point. You know, going from, you know, 4 to 5 books a week is what grew my business from basically $0 a month to $10,000 a month within around 5 months. And I didn't do anything any differently than I'm telling you guys. You know, I'm completely open with what I do, completely open with my process. You know, I'm not trying to be, you know, hide anything or anything like that. I'm telling you guys, if you really want to make good money on Kindle, you know, shoot for 4 to 5 a week. If you have super high quality control set up and you have, you know, a lot of time to spend with it, you can do more than that. But I just really do think that if you do 4 to 5 a week, you're at 20 a month, you know, over the course of the year, as the years go on, you know, you're going to continue to pump good quality books into the market. And you're not going to be spamming Amazon with a bunch of low quality books like a lot of people are doing nowadays. And those guys are going to be gone because, you know, they're going to get bad reviews. You know, they're just going to get burned out because people are catching on. You know, I'm on the cutting edge of what's going on Amazon right now, and I can tell you right now, these people that are pumping out a ton of high or low quality books, and praying that they're gonna sell, man, a lot of people have been messaging me that do that and say, hey Jason, my sales are down, man, I'm not making as much money. And I'm like, you know what, because you're not running this like a business, you're running this like a short-term hustle. And this is not a short-term hustle, guys. This is something that can be a long-term business, and you guys can be continuously making passive income for years and years, because you know we're leveraging Amazon, which is the world's biggest store. With not only that, we're also you know, making high quality books, which are a time-tested model. People love to read, and they're going to continue to love to read. So let's recap what I'm talking about. How many books should you do a week? Again, 4 to 5 is what's worked really well for me. It's which helped my business go from $0 a month to $20,000 every single month. And you know, I've done that in a relatively short period of time. I haven't really cut any corners. I haven't went crazy and done, you know, anything differently than I'm telling you guys. Just sound business principles, putting your customers first, putting yourself in your customers' shoes, you know, thinking about what do these people want to read? How can these books help them? You know, don't think about, you know, oh, I'm going to learn this. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to see what this book sold last week. I'm going to jump in and do some research and find out, oh, you know, coconut oil is a hot topic. Oh, I'm going to go over to Epic Writer. I'm going to go over to my writer and get a book done real quick and then throw it up and, you know, pray that's going to sell. Well, it might sell for a week. Again, we want stuff to sell in long term. You know, I want you guys to produce books that not only sell, you know, 30, 40 copies a month every single month for a year. I want you guys to get that continuous passive income for years and years and years. 10 years down the road, you're still making money on this book, right? You're maybe updating it here and there to make it more relevant, or updating the cover. But you guys get what I mean. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to be pumping out more and more videos on not only Kindle marketing, internet marketing, e-commerce. If there's anything else you guys want to know about specifically, drop a question below in the comment section. Make sure you check out my website. I'm putting a lot of new content on there for you guys to check out, 100% absolutely free. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you again soon. Thank you.